Hi, welcome to the channel Code Setup where you can find the programming tutorials. By the way, in this video tutorial we are going to see how this counter app is working using JavaScript. So before going into the JavaScript code part, first of all let us see how literally this counter app is working, and let us see the functionalities of this counter app. So if you observe here we have four elements: the display value, increase button, reset button and decrease button. So once I click this increase button, you can see the value is incrementing by 1, and once I click this the value is decrementing by 1, and once I click this then the value is just resetting to 0. So let us see how these functionalities are added using JavaScript. As you can see here, this is the JavaScript code that is required to get the functionalities for this counter app. So here, before going into that code, let us start generally. So if we want to add some functionality to some HTML element, then we have to get access to that element, and we can do that using DOM manipulations. So while we are getting access to them, then what we have to do is we have to give some certain name to that HTML element, and using that name we can access that easily using these DOM manipulations. So keeping that in mind, I have given some names using the class attribute for these HTML elements, and for this is item 1, item 2, item 3 and item 4. So here what I have done is I have added the event listener. So when clicking this item 2, just execute the function increase, and we can see that defining that function in a second. And similarly, for on clicking item 3 we are executing the function reset, and when clicking item 4 we are executing the function decrease. So let us define those functions over here. So here function increase. So if we want to increase this value by 1, first of all I have to get access to this variable. So here I'm getting access to that HTML element and I'm incrementing by 1. So here I have added an event listener that which mainly focuses on clicking and executing. So when clicking this function is going to be executed, and that function is defined over here. And for decrease, similarly for decrease, you know why I have used this if statement here. So once we reset to 0, so when the value is 0, then while clicking on this decrease button the value should not be decreased by 1. So to add this breakpoint at 0, I have added this if statement. So when this item 1 is greater than 0, then just decrease this item 1 by 1. And here you can see this function reset. By clicking on this reset button, we are assigning the value 0. So we have to just put 0 whatever the value may be. So while clicking on this reset button we have to put the value 0 over there. I think that you have understood this, and if I am correct, just hit the like button and subscribe button for more videos. And by the way, if you have any doubts, just ask them in the comment section below. And if you want the source code for this project, then you can check out the link in the description box below. And finally, thank you for watching.